And then there were four. The semi-finals of the 2006 World Cup, the biggest occasion in world football, is now just 90 minutes away, Andy.
At least 90 minutes, Clive. Don't forget extra time, even penalties. Everyone's nerves in the ground will be shredded if we get to that situation.
That's a shame, nothing came of that attack. The sort of player who's always looking for that kind of a pass. Now what can they make it? Oh, it's offside. Linesman's flag.
Well, it's a tactic that some people don't like, but you know what? This team do it very well. They're playing the offside game to perfection.
Now Lampard. Oh, it! Brave alert goalkeeping.
Well, he couldn't have saved that unless he'd have moved himself first, and he did it really well.
This is Kaka. That's just handing the ball back to the opposition. This is Owen. Collected calmly at the back. Claims the ball. Now Owen. Ooh, you wouldn't want to come between those two. This is Gerrard. That ball was anybody's for a moment, but not for long. He's found some space for himself. Emerson. Michael Owen. This is Lampard.
Oh, that is a hefty tackle, Clive, and he should be in the referee's book.
Back Lampard. Steven Gerrard. Cross it into the area. Referee points to the flag. It's going to be a corner. Cole. They do deal well with those situations, don't they? Kwan. Cafu. Good use of the ball. Ronaldo. Now Adriano. A little bit of time. Looking to keeper just tipped it away. Good keeping.
That's a super save. That really is. He's tipped that away for a corner.
He can't resist. In your dreams, the goalkeeper not at all tested.
Clive, he's got absolutely no chance of beating a goalkeeper from that sort of range. He's dreaming. The brilliant Brazilians, Clive, they're looking to add to their record of 5 World Cup titles. Of course, they won it in 58, 62, 17, 94, and of course in 2002. I wonder if they're going to do it again this year.
We certainly caught him there, and the referee is, I think, reaching for a card. And the manager has made his first change of the night. Now Owen. Just a question of whether he would see him. He was unmarked. Steven Gerrard. Some players just love defending. See, they know if they can find some space, he'll get the ball to them. This isn't a definite chance. Played it. Just threw himself at that to block it. Oh, what a save!
I've seen goalkeepers spill them from there. That's a really good bit of goalkeeping.
Got to win midfield to win a football match. David Beck. Now Ronaldo. Passing the ball's all about seeing the right man to pass to. Ronaldinho. It's a goal! Now they're up against it.
Got himself into a great position in the 6-yard box and tucked it away.
They put themselves in a good position now. Can they improve it? Not long left to half-time, but at least we've got a goal to talk about now. That was suddenly a hurdle put in his path, a high hurdle. Cafu. Time running out in this first half. This match is impossible to call. Emerson. Wide into him there. Just trying to squeeze it back to him. Linesman flags for offside.
It takes hours and hours on the training ground to perfect the offside game, and this back four have got it off to a tee.
He's going to bring him off before he's sent off. The player won't like it, but he has already been booked and is a red card waiting to happen. The manager had to do something. Lucio. Juninho. And just 1 minute of time for injuries and stoppages to add on. Loses it. That's a wonderful sliding tackle, clean as a whistle. Emerson. Now Ronaldinho. He would have had to produce something very, very special to score from there, and he didn't.
You're not going to score goals if you're going to hit it like that. Yep, those boys are taking a well-earned break in the dressing room, Clive, and I'm sure the manager is saying, give me 45 more minutes like that, guys, and we are in a World Cup final.
So are we in for more of the same, or is there a twist in the plot to come? The next 45 minutes will tell us. Ashley Cole. Defended his flank well there. Emerson. Tidy football. Can he score? Block the shot. Opportunity.
Oh, that's a hefty challenge, and the refs missed it.
Wayne Rooney. Defender just picked it up, no problem. Now Ronaldo. One of the two appeals for a foul, but the referee says nothing doing. Emerson. Good ball. He wasn't going to let that shot past him. Showed him too much of the ball. This is Lampard. That's careless. Rooney! Now, can he finish it? And if I'm not mistaken, that's the first we've seen of the goalkeeper tonight.
That's a marvellous save.
Juninho. He's on the ball out there. That ball was anybody's for a moment, but not for long. Stopped him in his tracks. Emerson. Hargreaves. Oh, that's a wild tackle. The free kick, the very least the referee could get.
Well, he went flying into that challenge, Clive, and he's lucky not to get booked.
Hargreaves. Straight back to him then. Now Gerrard. Right Lampard. He's crossed it in. Well-timed tackle.
Come on, referee, you must see that.
Now Ronaldo. It's absolutely vital to get control of midfield. Both teams trying to get a hold of the ball here. Cole. Just like to put his foot in. Lampard. Adriano. Can he finish? Got fingers to it. That's a good one. Great block by the defender. I've seen that defender before. I like it. It makes such a difference to them if the Brazilians could just somehow double their lead. A one-goal advantage never seems enough. Oh, that's a penalty! It's a yellow card then, the referee laying down the law.
When you get yourself in front, you mustn't concede silly penalties at international level.
Here we go then. He tipped it away! Oh, what a tremendous save! That's the last change the manager can make in this match. And having got a yellow card earlier, he's been substituted, which is probably just as well.
Well, when you're on a yellow card, you have to be very careful, and I'm no surprise to see that change, mate.
Doesn't see a good cross. Now Adriano. Juninho. He couldn't hang on to that.
You can see why this goalkeeper's highly rated. He's made some terrific saves today.
He's a player who can switch play well. Defoe. Hargreaves. Now errors like that are often punished. Lucio. Roque Jr. plays the ball square. Ronaldinho. It's a foul, and a bad foul too. Lucky not to be booked for that.
They're the sort of tackles that referees tend to miss, and that should be a yellow card.
Cafu. Emerson. Now they might get in here. That's a good one. It packed a punch, that shot, but the keeper got everything behind it. Well, he does have a yellow card against his name. You can understand the substitution.
Oh, well, that's a good decision. That makes a lot of sense, because you never know. Another card and he's off.
Very often that this defender goes into a challenge and doesn't come out with the ball. Roberto Carlos.
Emerson.
Neglected by the defender. One or two complaints, but he won the ball fair and square. Owen Hargreaves. Defoe. Penalty. It was a chancy tackle and a penalty given by the referee.
You can't keep conceding penalties and expect to win a game of football.
Knocked away, great save.
Great leap, great save.
Ball travels over the line, and that's a goal kick. Late short. You can tell by the way the managers are up and down from their seats that it's almost time. And 2 minutes being added on for stoppages. He caught hold of that shot all right, but so did the keeper.
I've seen goalkeepers spill them from there. That's a really good bit of goalkeeping.
Now Roberto Carlos. They made it! They've reached the final! Scenes of great jubilation. They're entitled to relish this moment, but they won't want it to end here.
No, and look at those fans. They can't believe it. They're off to a World Cup final. Those tickets will be like gold dust.
So that's it from myself, Clyde Tilsey, and from Andy Townsend here in Munich. We look forward to seeing you next time.